Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Monday, March 24th, 2025. Quick little summary on last week. Again, process focused has been excellent. Execution, patience, discipline has been great. And the results keep taking themselves based on the process that I'm approaching. 5 accounts were able to request payouts. My Fund of Futures approved and paid within about 15 minutes of request time. Apex approved me on Saturday. Funds have yet to receive or hit the account, but we're waiting on those, and I'll update you guys on those as soon as it does. This week, we look to continue what we've been doing this whole month, right? Staying process focused, being patient, disciplined, and executing on our setups once they present themselves, and not FOMOing to bad setups, not revenge trading after a loss, not getting angry, not going on tilt, not blowing the accounts, not over leveraging. That's what we're not going to do today, this whole week, going forward, continue. So I'll go ahead and mark out, I'll show you guys the charts. Haven't looked at those yet. Mark out any potential levels that I'm calling out that I'll be interested for any setups. If you guys are interested in the levels that I'm calling out, I'll go ahead and mark these out for you guys. Again, these are the exact same levels I call out every single day. And these are the levels that have helped me get to payout. So if you guys are interested, stick around. I'll show you guys these levels coming up. All right, guys, here we're on the charts. As always, stay consistent with our approach. Every single morning, we do the same thing. ES on the left side, hourly. NQ on the right side, hourly. We come in, mark out the session low of the day, session high of the day, 50% retracement, put alerts on those. Again, NQ, same thing, session low all the way down here, session high, 50% retracement, set our alerts. Once we're done with that, we look towards the left on both charts, see if there's any levels potentially. And as you guys can see here, a couple weeks ago from March 7th, we have a level here, and another one from all the way up here, 512. And on ES, similar thing. From March 7th, we have a pivot point all the way up here, or all the way back here, and another pivot point all the way back here. These pivot points, I like to take rejections and potential reversals off of, and we set our alerts, see if once price taps into, if we get a setup on the lower time frame. So currently, I am interested in a short since both ES and NQ tapped into these zones. If price wants to continue bullish, we'll allow that to happen. Maybe ES wants to push another 20 points to the 820 and then give a rejection. So we're going to be super patient here. As you guys see, price has kind of been slow grinding up all morning long. And it keeps bouncing from our gaps. So if price wants to continue bouncing off of our gaps and push higher, that is 100% okay. If price wants to give me a valid setup and a potential rejection, then I'll be 100% interested in that. Not forcing any trades. This whole month has been great. We've been super patient, super disciplined, and we've executed very, very well. And we continue to follow that. I don't want to mess anything up here towards the end of the month. We want to keep it going the way it's been going. We have a couple accounts ready for or close to payouts, so no need to rush into any subpar setups. No need to get FOMO or jump in anything crazy. We will be waiting, we will be patient, and we'll be disciplined here today. And I'll let you guys know of any setups that present themselves. All right, guys, potential short setup here. If we get this candle close below this gap, candle closes. Okay, we went ahead, we took that short there. Let me adjust my stop loss and take profits, and I'll let you guys know the reasoning behind this trade. Okay, guys, so here we are. We are in this trade. Again, if you guys saw the morning recap, I called this level out. ES and NQ both tapped into some buy-side liquidity for me. I'm expecting a potential sell-off since we are high in premium right now and price just continues higher. What I expect based off of my gaps here is price to continue to bounce off of these gaps. If we are showing a trend, I'm expecting price to continue to come here, tap into this like this 1 minute candle did, rejected the lows, pushed higher, and I'm expecting a continuation to the north side. Once price comes and gives a bearish candle here that closes below this gap, it is now telling me that the sellers are in the market and that price wants to give a push lower. So once I'm expecting a price that the bears are in the market and expecting a push lower, that's when I go ahead and enter into the trade. We are in it now. I'm expecting a continuation move down towards a little bit lower here, and nothing left for me to do much here other than just be patient, be disciplined, and just wait for the for the trade to play out. And we'll see. I'll update you guys once either the take profit gets hit or the stop loss gets triggered. So I'll be back. All right, guys. As you guys see here, I entered the trade. Price chopped around there for a little bit. It gave a strong rejection, a decent move down. I think we had news there for a little bit. Not sure what the heck was going on, but price ripped pretty strong there, but reversed it just as quickly and came back up created new high session highs and took me out for a full -1 hour loser. It is what it is. That's my trade. That's my A+ setup. But unfortunately, it didn't end up working. The bulls are in the market today. The buyers are strong, and it just continued pushing higher. So nothing else for me to do here unless price wants to come up here and tap the ES, the level 821, or if price wants to somehow just continue pushing an extra 140 points, which I've seen crazier things happen. So we'll be patient. We'll wait. -1 hour on the day. I'm not going to force any other setups. We'll wait for either that level to tap into on ES or NQ, or for 50% retracement, or for an hourly to create another pivot zone. So I'll update you guys. I'll let you guys know of any potential setups that present themselves, and we'll be waiting. All right, guys, here we are on the hourly. It's been a couple hours since the last trade that I took. Price has kind of just been, again, steady climbing, and then had a nice little sell-off there. No major pivot levels created on NQ other than the session high. ES was super close to tapping into the buy side liquidity that I called out earlier in the morning, but Trump came out with some tariff news, and price kind of rejected and sold off. I do have this hourly gap on ES that I was waiting for price to come down, tap into, and then potential long. But as you guys see here, it caught a nice little bounce there and is currently pushing up. So what I'll be waiting for here is ES to come up, tap into this 821 level, and maybe NQ taps to the high of day, session high, at the same time and gives a valid setup. That's a double confluence for me, A+ setup, and I'll be looking for a short up there if we can get one. Again, if price just wants to continue higher, continue all the way up through 510, who am I to stop it, right? I don't control the markets. I don't control what happens. If it keeps going, let it keep going. If it gives a valid setup, I'll make sure to execute. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'll be back. All right, guys, potential NQ short. We get this candle close below this gap here. I'll be looking to enter the trade, and there we are. Let me go ahead and adjust my stop loss and take profits. All right, guys, so here we are on the trade. Quick breakdown. The reason why I took it is if you zoom out to the hourly on NQ, you see this buy side liquidity that was set earlier in the morning. Once price came through here, broke above, tapped in, or broke into it, tapped in here. Created this nice, decent sized 10-point gap here. Again, if prices to continue bullish, it should never come close down below this gap or below this gap. It should come in here, bounce into it, and continue higher. So this move should have continued higher, but instead it turned around, broke lower, and that is when I got in on the trade. So we are in on it. We'll see how it wants to play out. This is the second trade of the day. Again, I was super patient, waited about 4 hours for this setup. And now that we got it, we are in it. Don't control what happens once we're in the trade. All I can control is the execution and the process that goes into waiting for these setups. So we are in. We will see how it plays out. Stop loss is set. Take profit is set. And nothing else for me to do here. So I'll go ahead and update you guys here in a bit. See how it plays out. All right, guys. So I'm out of the trade here. Break even. Quick summary. I got into the trade here after price closed below the gap. It went against me there for a little bit, but kind of chopped back around and started going in my favor. If you guys have been around the channel for a while, you guys know that if I'm in a trade close to the market on close and balance, at 12:45, I like to move my stop loss to break even regardless of where price is at. So here, as you guys see, 12:44 is this candle, 12:45. It was in profit there for a little bit, moved my stop loss to break even, got taken out before this move even happened. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the accounts. Here are all 6 Apex accounts. Again, I took the payout out of these 2. These 4 are still growing. Go ahead and show you guys the executions for the day. Not sure why it says 4, but there was 2 trades, 1 break even, one loser. Here are the executions. You guys see the first one was a loser. This one was break even. So I took 5 contracts of the micros because the stop loss was pretty small. Volatility kind of died down there towards the end of the day. Stop loss was, I think, 18 points. So that's the reasoning for that. My funded futures, $150, nothing crazy. The Tradeify account, it shows 1 trade, or the 2 trades again, pretty close to it. I have 1 Tradeify funded. All right, guys, there you have it. First losing day in the whole month since I started trading these funded accounts. It's pretty small losing day, minus 150 on all accounts. So I got lucky on the stop loss the first trade. Price kind of just chopped around. It went straight up in the morning and then kind of just chopped around there in the late morning, afternoon session. It is what it is, right? all trades don't work out in my favor, and I understand that, and I know the probabilities, and eventually you're going to run into the losers. Emotions were 100% in check all day. I did not want to re-enter a trade. I did not want to FOMO into something. I didn't want to do anything crazy to make my loser bigger. I actually waited until the end of the day, pretty close to, I was in power hour, 12 o'clock, 4 hours after I took my first trade, to take the second setup. So I feel good. I'm feeling confident. Small loser on the day. It is what it is. I didn't blow the account. I didn't FOMO. I didn't revenge trade. And I didn't have a large loser on the day. So tomorrow we'll come back. We'll execute the same exact way as we did today. A+ setups only. And we'll see how the probabilities go tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.